Upon viewing this thing again, I just watched it again last night, and I was kind of stunned and fascinated with parts of it. On paper, it sounds stupid, honestly, but in practice, it's got something going for it. Robert Kirkpatrick, is that who it was?
Mystery Movie Monday.
Robert Patrick, Josh Hartnett, the faculty fits into an odd window of my life. Released in 1998, I was still in high school when this movie came out, and I think the years in between then and now have really created some strange gap of information of this movie for me. I just watched it again last night, and I was kind of stunned and fascinated with parts of it. Robert Patrick, Josh Hartnett, Salma Hayek, Jon Stewart, that chick from Heroes, and many other famous faces in this odd supernatural alien thriller. High school alien slasher flick. On paper, it sounds stupid, honestly, but in practice, it's got something going for it. Elijah Wood?
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna be Frodo one day, then you'll respect me.
Now, the only thing that really seems to date this movie is the soundtrack, obviously, and those late 90s special effects, which are forgivable because of the time. Hell, some of the special effects in movies made in the last decade are easily as laughable, so I give this a pass on all special and visual effects.
Consider yourselves dead Friday night! Dead!
Why is Usher in this? Now, our plot is rather simple. A ragtag bunch of high school students band together when they find the teachers and students of their high school are being taken over by aliens. For such a simple plot, how much exposition does one need?
Look, it has the ability to replicate, but it needs a
The
host.
human body composed mainly of
The
water.
drug's a diuretic.
Who's been right so far?
They're all connected.
Get over. Do they just die?
No, they don't.
We found the leader.
What are we even talking about? I say we get the fuck out of town.
Alright, still forgivable. There's some great moments in this movie if you just sit back and choose to have some fun with it, since that's what the movie's trying to do with you. I learned quickly not to take it too seriously, and it paid off. Shooter McGavin, I'm starting to love this movie. Now, what impresses me the most is how the kids fit right into that 2000s crowd. Even though this movie came out in 98, the new decade was right on the horizon, so this always felt more of like a 2000s movie to me. Why is Usher in this? Robert Patrick is an odd choice for the coach. Now, I honestly think that, but at the same time, he has something about his face and performance that fits. For some reason, I feel like I had a harder time accepting him now in this than I must have when it first came out, so close to the heels of T2. The movie follows a few typical tropes with some crazy shit going down and no one finding out at all as the evidence is quickly hidden, making the person making those claims look crazy. There's some hilarious scenes.
Easy boy.
You know what the hell's wrong with you?
There's some stupid ass unnecessary romance scenes. I like the tension between the characters as they gradually turn on one another, unsure of who is really them and who might be an alien. Why are drugs the thing that kill them? I have no idea. It's so ridiculous an idea, it kind of works, honestly. I've never seen that before. I've seen worse.
There's a monster outside my room. Can I have a glass of water?
Okay, trying to say this passes as a 2000s movie becomes quite a stretch here as, it's a high school movie. There's gonna be some big game footage. As long as we don't drive the goddamn car out onto the field and one of these goobers catches the ball, I think I can handle anything this movie throws at me. Why is Usher in this? One by one, the kids get taken out until there's only Elijah Wood left facing off against the Queen, whom he crushes in some of those old-ass mechanical high school bleachers. And he just has to deliver a one-liner after.
Guaranteed to jack you up.
Ending with this tabloid feel, we find reporters swarming the school for interviews as he's been painted a hero in multiple magazines and newspapers. Really cheesy line here.
Network or local?
Oh, he gets interviewed so much and is so utterly tired of it that he shows us with his exhausted delivery of those 3 words. Yeah, one thing that really helps this movie out is the cover, at least on VHS, because they don't ruin it by shoving everyone's names across the top, and the faces that you are given, some of them are pretty well known, and they don't really ruin any of the surprise performances from some of the other actors. Why is Usher in this? You gotta admit though, that logo with the little compass, that's design porn.
To be nice to me was sweet.
Kinda like it. It's not bad.
Subscribe for future content.